So this gorgeous dress here gets a small project alert. Aren't you excited? I'm excited too. So I have this piece of power mesh up there because I get to make a back piece that kind of looks like a necklace. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna attach it, but we'll figure that out when we get there. Now let me show you what I'm doing. So the beautiful Tommie from Love and Hip Hop New York fame is the inspiration for this dress, and this is how we turned it into ballroom instead of a beautiful gown. It's more of an all-around dancing gown now. But this is what we are tackling today. So I have to make this really cute back piece, and I think it's gonna be gorgeous. So I put some plastic and some power mesh up here, and we're just gonna stone right on the dress and see what happens. Talking with the bosses, I think I'm going to make two pieces, and because the intersection where I snap is here, I'll put it in the middle, attach one side to this side and the other side to that side. All right, I am halfway done, and I just wanted to show you really quick what I'm doing. So this 3, 4 in the center are straight up and down, and then once I got to these specialties, you kind of see like right here it starts to curve out. So this sequin line is straight, and it starts to curve out. The diamonds are straight, then they start to curve out. See how you can really see it with this line here. It starts to curve out because it's supposed to fan out like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this other side and then come back when it's time to let it dry so I can show you how I silicone the back. Alright, so the stoning part of this beautiful small project back piece is done. I moved the straps up a little bit so you can see how crisp that line is right there. Perfection. So we're gonna let that dry for about an hour, and then I will come back when it's time to silicone. Okay, so my little piecey piece, as you can see here, that's not up there anymore, is dry on both sides. But the problem is I went to go find the silicone and we don't have any more. So I think what I'm gonna do is just flip the piece over and put lines of E6000 down the back and then smooth it out. You wanna watch? Alright, so I think I'm gonna take my tip off for this one and just be real heavy-handed with the glue as if it was silicone. I'll probably use this entire syringe, especially up here. So where you see the glue concentrated is where I want it to stay together. Now everything else I'm just going to glue individually. These are the parts that I'm gonna cut apart. So now I'm gonna take my handy dandy skewer and just kind of smooth this part out. So E6000, I don't know if you're aware, but it is self-leveling. So all of those bumps and bruises that I was giving it while I was trying to smooth it out, it will level itself. So I'm just gonna go in and just make sure that all of my stones are 100% covered, and it will level itself back out. But for the most part, I think I got it all. So I'm just gonna sit this in front of my fan right here and let it dry until the morning. Small project alert, girlies. So this is something new that we're trying, because normally I would definitely just use silicone, but since we don't have any silicone, and I still want to give it that same kind of thickness of the silicone, because I want it to be, I want to be able to cut it and it not move out of place or fall apart. But I like it. I like it. I might have to start using it like this instead of doing the silicone, because sometimes you can get a bad batch of silicone and it won't even set. And I think that's why we don't have any right now, because the last batch we had was a bad batch. But we'll see how this process works out. This is a small project, and you know, we like to test and try new things, and this is definitely a new process. See you in the morning when it's dry, because it's nighttime. We're about to be nighttime here. Welcome back. This is the next day, and as you can see, it is 100% dry. So I went ahead and sliced up the very tips of each one of these, starting from a 1/2 inch all the way down to about 3 inches toward the middle. It's gonna go here, and what I need to do is figure out how I'm gonna attach this. So I'm trying to sew it to the piece here, and I want to add a little bit more glue just for security and to make sure that none of those threads fray. See how the glue just looks nice and shiny from the flat, it laying flat on its back. I love that. That's exactly what you want, because you don't want it to scratch the dress owner when she's wearing it. It is going to be high on the neck, and that can be irritating. So what I did was just cut it in half basically, and glue it to the top. The small project is finally done. Oh, look at it. So cute. I love the way it hangs. It's nice and stiff. Don't ever have to worry about any stones falling off. Oh, this dress came out gorgeous. Oh, look at that. So what I did was stitch all the way around like this, and then split it in the middle. So that side opens up, that side opens up. It's gorgeous. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Small Project Alert. I really hope you really learned how to do it. I power meshed it. I stoned on the power mesh. I let the power mesh dry. Since we didn't have any silicone, I E6000 the back of it. I see a mosquito over there. Did you see it? I hope it stays away from me. But then I let it dry, cut some tassels, cut the lines, sewed it on, and voila. If you feel like you missed a step, feel free to send me an email at tiffanysotalented@gmail.com, and we can go over it for your project. Again, thank you for watching Small Project Alert. See you in the next one.